afternoon and welcome to Oats everyone. We are again today at the National Elections Commission where Commissioner Edo and National will be updating the public about
Good afternoon.
results.
Republic of Liberia, the National Elections Commission, Madam Chairperson, Madam Co-Chairperson, and members of the Board of Commissioners, our local and international partners, the donor community, friends, local and international election observation groups here in Liberia, the Secretariat of the National Elections Commission, members of the Fourth Estate. I'd like to welcome you to this daily press briefing following the November 14, 2023 runoff presidential election in Liberia. Madam Chairperson of the National Elections Commission is David Brown Lancer. Madam Chairperson.
Good afternoon. Madam Co-Chair, fellow Commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the Commission's daily press briefing for the purpose of announcing progressive results of the 14th November 2023 presidential runoff election. Members of the press, following are the tallied results from the magisterial offices across the country to date. We begin with presidential results from the counties, and now invite Commissioner Basidi Okwamai to read results from the county.
Thank you, Chair. Progressive tallies report of consolidated president and vice president, county Benjamin. 129 polling places of the total of 163 polling places, 79.14%. Candidates: Waka Joseph NUP, vote obtained 3,538, 10.60%. We are George Malam CEC, vote obtained 29,847, 89.40%. Valid vote 33,385, constituting 100%. Invalid vote 599. Total votes 33,984. River G County. 97 polling places of the total of 98 polling places, 98.98%. Welker Joseph NUP, vote obtained 4,675, 20.10%. We are George Malam CEC, vote obtained 18,587, 79.90%. Valid votes 23,262, constituting 100%. Invalid vote 520. Valid votes 23,782. Maryland County. 174 polling places of the total of 175 polling places, 99.43%. Welker Joseph NUP, vote obtained 7,050, 16.64%. We are George Malam CEC, vote obtained 35,328, 83.36%. Valid vote 42,378, constituting 100%. Invalid vote 1,151. Total vote 43,529. County. the total of 110 polling places, 74.55%. Wildcard Joseph N. UP, vote obtained 2,394, 10.68%. We are George Manan CDC, 20,012, 89.32%. Total votes 22,406, constituting 100%. Total invalid vote 465. Total vote 22,871. I am Aaron, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Pamai. I now invite Commissioner Josephine Gay, who will continue to read presidential results from the counties.
Progressive Study Report Consolidated. President, Vice President. County, Rambasa. 216 polling places of the total 405 polling places, constituting 53.33%. Candidates: Wakai Joseph N. UP. Votes obtained 23,548. Percent of valid votes 49.48. We are George Manan, CDC. Votes obtained 24,045. Percent of valid votes 50.52. Total valid votes 47,593, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 950. Total votes 48,543. Go to one to be counted. 400 for the one polling places. Of the total 400 for the one polling places, constituting 100%. Candidates: Wakai Joseph N. UP. Votes obtained 64,160. Percent of valid votes 53.99. We are George Manan, CDC. Votes obtained 54,676. Percent of valid votes 46.01. Total valid votes 118,836, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 1,881. Total votes 120,717. Madam Chair, that is round about.
Thank you, Commissioner Josephine Gay. I now invite Commissioner Boyka Dube to continue with the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Progressive Study Report Consolidated. President and Vice President. Sino County. 114 places of a total of 152, amounting to 75%. Candidates: Wakai Joseph N. UP. Votes obtained 3,968, constituting 16.67%. We are George Manan, CDC. Votes obtained 19,841, constituting 83.33%. Total valid votes 23,809. amounting to 100%. Total invalid votes, 500. Total valid votes, 24,309. We now move to brave access count. 92 polling places out of a total of 105, amounting to 87.62% candidates. Wakai Joseph N. UP. Votes obtained 4,836, constituting 26.23%. We are George Manning, CDC. Votes obtained 13,602, amounting to 73.77%. Total valid votes 18,438, amounting to 100%. Total invalid votes 522. Total valid votes 18,960. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Boyka Dudley. And I invite Co-Chair Councillor P.T. Reeves to continue the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Progressive tally reports, consolidated. President and Vice President. County Bonny, 171 polling places up to a total of 171 polling places, constituting 100%. Candidates, Boyka Joseph N. UP, were obtained 23,359, constituting 59.62%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 15,820, constituting 40.38%. Total valid votes 39,179, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 531. Total votes 39,710. We move on to Grand Cape County. 189 polling places of a total of 213 polling places, constituting 88.73%. Candidates, Boyka Joseph N. UP, were obtained 21,244 valid votes. Percentage of valid votes 51.43%. We are George Manning, CDC, would obtain 20,060, constituting 48.57%. Total valid votes 41,304, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 803. Total votes 42,107. Madam Chair, that ends my reading.
Thank you, Co-Chair. I now invite Commissioner Ernestine Morgan-Awa to continue the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Good evening. I'll be reading to you results from Nima and Bo County respectively. Progressive tally report consolidated for the President and Vice President, Thursday, November 16, 2023. I will start with Nima County. Of the total of 580 polling places, of the total of 736 polling places, constituting 78.80%. Candidates, Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 109,000 294, constituting the valid votes of 71.57%. We are Josh Manning, CDC, votes obtained 43,564, constituting a valid vote of 28.43%. Total valid votes 153,258. Total invalid votes 2,887. Total votes 156,145. That concludes NEMA County for today. We proceed with Ron County. Of the total of 555 polling places, constituting 100%. Candidates: Boycott Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 64,194, constituting a valid vote of 47.08%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 72,159, constituting a valid vote of 52.92%. Total valid votes 136,353. Total invalid votes 2,742. Total valid votes 139,095. Madam Chair, I duly submit.
Thank you, Commissioner Awa. I now invite Commissioner Flo of the SAIR to continue the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Presidential results: Progressive, Beaufort County. For the 424 polling places, of the total of 424 polling places, 100%. Record Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 75,373, constituting 64.60%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 41,298, constituting 35.40%. Total valid votes 116,671, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 2,067. Total votes 118,738. Muscarato County. 1,801 polling places of the total of 2,008 polling places, constituting 89.69%. Worker Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 299,098, constituting 51.37%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 283,174, constituting 48.63%. Total valid votes 582,272, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 6,285. Total votes 588,557.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Sayer, your chair, and commissioners. You notice that we have not read Babalu, and that's because the results just came in as we were walking in. So we'll read Babalu tomorrow. I now present National Presidential Progressive Tally Report Consolidated. 5,107 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 86.71%. Boycott Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 712,741, constituting 50.58%. George Manning, CDC. Votes obtained 696,520, constituting 49.42%. Total valid votes 1,409,261, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 22,127. Total votes 1,431,388. Those were the presidential results from the presidential runoff.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair and members of the Board of Commissioners. So we just have the microphone here. You can just make a queue and come and ask your questions.
I'm much more concerned, how will The commission on the press conference reporting 14 polling places, and the website is saying 15.
Thank you very much for that information. We'll check it out. Next question.
If this has reached your attention, I would like to know from you, from the Unity Party, a complaint stating about more votes being gathered compared to the number of registered voters, specifically in areas in Greenville County. They have the looting charge mentioned here, precinct 18019, where you have 510 registered voters, but those who voted, it is alleged, are 518. You also have a couple of them here, who won't limit them. You also have another precinct area, 18019, PG Nell, 4 polling places, 304, it is alleged, registered voters, but 309 voted. And then also another area, Nefu Public School, 2 polling places, 394, but 400 voted. A couple of them are there. So if this is to your attention or in your possession, what do you have to say about this? Yesterday you said there was no report, today you reported, but this has come out today.
Thank you for the information. Let me say that you earlier said complaint, and in elections, complaints are channeled through the legal section. So if it is there, we'll have that information. Next question.
Thank you, Madam Commissioner, and my name is Prince from our report for Ram FM and Focus on Dragon on TV. So I have 2 concerns. One, during the first round of the election, we asked this particular question, and your answer at that time was that the announcement of results of the election, do not depend on the proximity of the locality. But in my opinion, it's still a concern. We are all Liberian. We know the distances from here to the southeast counties. What method is the NEC using to have results from the southeast almost 80, 90 to 100% as compared to other counties close to the Monrovia? For example, Wakulu is a true story from here. And just informed this press briefing that the results from Wakulu just reached the commissioner's office and were about to come in here. That's my first concern. The second one is we have the record of count that are placed on the wall by election workers across the country. One thing I did not see, or not seen on any of those
Sorry, can we
records
please have one meeting?
is the name of the counties where the election took place are not mentioned. Rather, the electoral districts are mentioned. How did that happen? Can the commission say that was a mistake where the electoral districts will be mentioned on the record of count, but the counties are not mentioned? Thank you very much.
I will ask Commissioner Sale to please answer that last question.
Every county have a code. If you look at the records of the county, you'll notice that the code is mentioned. And with the code, we know which county the record comes from. So for example, Babu is 42, so we know exactly that's from. So each county have this one. Mosora is 30, Wami is 3, and it's go on and on and on. We know that.
So maybe the next election will make sure that the public gets to know that maybe they will have said it. Constituents, listen, your first question has something to do with the proximity and the putting of ballot results. Okay, we have always said that as the results are made available, we will announce them.
So,
next question.
Madam Commissioner, I just asked,
But let me see. The issue about the closeness of a county to headquarters and the fact that because it is close, therefore, we should be able to have the results because of the closeness does not obtain. Firstly, the population that is being tallied is different in all of the different tally centers. You don't have the same number of persons in one polling place. Neither do you have the same number of persons in a precinct. Neither do you have the same number of voters in a county. So why do you think that because of proximity, therefore, you must complete the tallying process before the others because you're close to the wall? It does not work that way. What works is the tallying process is a process that you must go through with the population of voters that you have with you. And when they are completed and they are made available to us, we will announce it. Next question, please.
Madam Chair, and
Hold on, Commissioner Pata wants to say something.
Mr. Moba, the thing is, even in the election day, we say election starts at 8 o'clock, right? Everybody starts at 8 o'clock. And we get to know after the election is closed, everybody don't finish the time. So it tells you that other people can work faster, other people can work slow. And if I just dial my number, that's one number, you dial a person number, sometimes my number will go faster than your number. So internet connectivity also play this process. We don't have control over the internet. If you have an active internet and you are finished with your work, you can transmit the data to us.
You know, sometimes we hear people say, oh, but I standing right beside the GSM pole and my message not going. Whereas somebody can be almost 100 miles away, and as soon as they punch it in, it's gone. The magistrates in charge of the tallying process, none of them will send you the results at the same time. And even, let's assume that they were doing it at the same time. The method of it passing through the cloud and getting into the different gadgets and then before it comes to you, it also takes time. What we should concentrate on is the tally process of both must go on as smoothly, as quickly as possible, so we get these results and we announce them. Next question. We take another 3 and we call it a day.
good evening, Madam Chair and members of the Board of Commissioners. Let me say thanks to you guys for the level of work done so far. And this is the final period in a critical process. And I would like to know from the end of the Board of Commissioners, how is this? Because the election now, we hear members from your political parties declaring a day for victory rally, and now we're talking about results still being tied and some results are still coming in. So what extra pressure is this placing on members of the Board of Commissioners that the final result is not yet out, but opposition political parties are announcing pre-victory rally? What extra pressure is placed on?
There is no pressure being placed on the Elections Commission. I think if there's any pressure, it's being put on the Liberian people. And if you have not received the final results and you're in the streets, so let's assume that because we are still tallying and we are still announcing progressive results, the results for which you are in the street is determined in another way, based on what we receive from the people. Are you going to be running around here? So it's not a good thing. That kind of impression that is being given to Liberians is not a good thing and should be condemned in the strongest possible term. Next question.
Good afternoon, Madam Chairperson. My name is Kupo Sanga and I report for Truth FM. You care to comment on reason as to why who work for the National Election Commission on October 10th, some of them were trapped, and it is widely speculated that they were trapped in order to recruit quote-unquote operatives of various political parties. And one of the observers in this process, the ECC, in their report, captured in electoral district number 4, Nibakante, specifically the Tole Public School, where the VR was caught, allegedly caught, voting multiple times. So you care to give us a reason why those names were dropped, and those who were recruited, where were they taken from?
Let me say to you on your last information about the VRO import, I just hearing it from you. But if there's anything to move on, I'm sure it's going to reach the Elections Commission. With respect to dropping pool workers, I'm not sure that pool workers were dropped, but if for any reason they performed in the 10th October and they didn't show up in the 14th November, then perhaps maybe something went wrong. I don't know. And what could have possibly been wrong, maybe they didn't show up or they didn't perform well. Now, that part of your question when you say to recruit operatives, you have proof for this thing that you're talking about.
That's what I say allegedly.
If you not proof for it, because it's serious. This thing that you just said is very serious. And if we are to put you, we'll be putting you to the LMP.
That's what I said allegedly.
Now, just not before you talk about election.
Yeah, show me here, friend.
Once again, someone former manager of the FN 10329. Let me say congratulations once again to the Commission for the work thus far. There is a concern I had. Previously, in the onset of this process in terms of the elections, we were told that there will be a biometric process. Later, the Commission did inform the public that there is not a biometric in form of using that which were projected. My concern is the budget, as whether funding will be available for the biometric process. If funding will be available, where is this money spent and how is it spent? Thank you very much.
Let me say to you, hello, let me say to you, when you conceive the idea to transition from optical mark recognition, commonly known as OMR, to biometric technology, the initial plan was to do biometric cards and have a verifier for biometric cards on elections. When we did not get the funding for the latter that I've just said, we were constrained to only conduct biometric photo registration, which produced the cards that you have. Repeatedly, we have announced, and I will say again, that we said there will be no machines used on elections because we did not have the verifiers. We could not procure them because we did not have the money. We announced that on election day, verification will be done manually by the regular FRR, where you have the booklet of all are supposed to be in polling places. When you get there, we check for you in our booklet, and then we send you to do your vote. So, this is what obtained, and this is not new information. It's information that has been out there for almost 2 years now.
Final question?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Wait, there was another part to this question. You said whether the funding is or wasn't available. You said yes, funding wasn't available for biometric voter registration. And you said where was it used? We used it for biometric voter registration.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Commissioner. I'm Nelson Colette, and I report for the school network. So my first concern has to do with the FRR that you responded to yesterday. If I may quote you, you said there's absolutely no law that supports that the political parties observers were outstepping their bounds. And Senator DeLong last evening sharply reacted to your comment. He said that such a comment coming from you indicates that maybe you haven't read the law sufficiently. And he stated why he said so. Madam Commissioner, do you still stand by a statement that the instructions at some point to have the FRR from the political parties observers not used? Do you still stand by that statement that it was legal? And then the second concern has to do with the runoff.
Let me answer that. You said the FRR, and you also said that we responded to it yesterday. So we are not going to repeat it. Next question.
Okay. So the next question has to do with the runoff. The runoff. Before getting here, there were questions asked in this very room about the runoff, what was the budget, and at some point you said you would get to us, and the runoff has concluded. And even on the day of the voting, there was some temporary staff who were agitated, they were concerned about them not being paid. Madam Commissioner, again, what's the budget for this runoff election?
The budget for the elections, 10th October, and the runoff is 53 million. And we receive all of that money. Thank you very much. We see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Chairperson and members of the Board of Commissioners. Somebody mistakenly left the power and the power and this house here. Thank you very much. We'll be here tomorrow again.
House of Walls of the San Brown. The result just ended, and if you are watching this as report 231, the 14th this year, I'm here with Joseph. My name is Joseph Shemet on the camera. So if you are watching this live broadcast, this is the preliminary results. You see other observers, international observers. You see other different panelists here, acquire usage and Matthew. So this result has just ended. This is report 231, and I'm here with Joseph. So Joseph, welcome to the platform. So how you feel about the results?
Yeah, let me say, welcome. Happy to be here today.
So what you say about the result for today?
Yeah, the result for today is not bad. So far, we have completed counties, that is Roman County and that of Baum County. Totally, 20 counties have been completed. We hope to see.
It's one of the international observer.
Jean-Marie Donji-Marate, our ambassador, the Commission of International Union of Democracy and East Africa, are from Cameroon. We came here to monitor this election. We have deployed 33 international observers to Lima, Doha, Mobi, Montserrado, and Box. Then, what we are seeing on 24 November, the police station where we are visited, everything was very good, and the National Electoral Commission acquired all materials inside all the police station, and the quality was very good. But we are so many 2 or 3 electors who don't see their name, it's not possible to vote. And we are seeing some of the staff police station who don't know how to do it correctly. But we have met so many international observers or domestic observers in the different countries, just like European Union, ECOWAS, and another NGO organization. What we can say to 2 parties or to 2 candidates, they can stay quiet and wait the National Electoral Commission to program the result. It's not, because the peace is very important for Liberian people, but election was a peaceful election. It's not fight after the result, people will fight. That is not good. Keep quiet and wait the result. After result, they can keep quiet, and the system of democracy of Liberia is good. We don't see anything who is this is wrong too much. Then we can congratulate the media. We can congratulate the NEC because they are doing their work correctly. And then our report, we have to give you a number. We have to send it to you because we are making our report. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the question? The question? Okay,
the question is more English.
I'm John, I report for Liberty Radio. During our exhibition for the October 10, November 14, what do you see? What are some of the irregularities do you observe in Liberia?
The first one, people are coming out too much to vote. What we are seeing, but it's not the same just like the second one. And the difference, the campaign in the first round was, it's not the same. It's not the same. But we are seeing this second round of two candidates want to see another candidate who would have been to the second round to make coalition and do anything. But the head of campaign of Muki, we were there, and the head of campaign of CDC, we were there. But we are seeing so many, it's not electoral or it's so that militants will come and climb their leader. We can say that from the first one to second runoff, Liberia is great, democratic is great, but I don't know if somebody can come and teach you how to vote or tell you how to go about democracy. But your system, you know, now is more than 32 years we are going around all over the country in Africa. Monitoring the election, but it's the first time to that you have to. I don't know how to tell you. Then, what we can say that all Liberians
cannot respect it, he can go and see the court who it's not easy, it's not easy to speak. But, okay, I think that situation is it's okay.
So what's your name?
My name is Jean-Marie Gomji Bangani. Jean-Marie, let me tell you, Jean-Marie Gomji Bangani.
We have another piece. So have to ourselves out another country. So finish. So welcome to Report 231. So how you feel about the election since it been into Liberia?
My name is Blessing from Central Africa. Yes. So far so good. We are still on the wait, anxiety all around. So we're waiting to see how it plays out.
So how you feel about today's result from NEC office from the Eto Brown? How you feel about the result today?
It's the results, they're giving it to us. Okay, so we've accepted it.
So from your observation of sending the year as observer, what is the observation so far during this the first round of the election, the second round of the election? What is your observation so far?
Yes, from the first round of the election, we were in the terrain. We saw people come out massively to exercise their franchise. Okay, so it was cool. Now the second part of the election, we did not much see the crowd that we saw the first time. Okay, due to some certain reasons. Perhaps some people are very uncomfortable, they are afraid of what, but then, you know, it was a whole day, so they took their time to come out to exercise their franchise.
Do you see any transparency in this election?
Yes, I saw transparency. I saw transparency. People were there from the morning to the evening, visiting about 7 to 8 polling stations and counting the votes. What we saw was good.
What's your name again?
My name is Blessing Okudiafo for CMAC. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I was the force of another support from CMAC, and we stay here at NEC office. So we have my name is Jonathan Sherman. This is Report 231. Also we have the support here.
Our message to the political parties in Liberia is that they should apply caution because the ECOWAS bloc is sitting on a gunpowder. We see that for the past years, that Mali, that Guinea, now we have Niger, now we have Gabon. They're suffering a military junta taking over the country because of unrest. So we are advising, we are also pleading as African women,
many here? How many of the delegates are here? In the observers?
Okay, we had long-term observers 4, myself and Evelyn is Zambia, and we have, on the field we had 111.
For which country? One country?
All over the country, we had them, 111. Yeah, but now we have 4 of us here now at this place. If we recruited the 100.
I was one of the international observers from Zambia. So we are here. This is report 221. We will just call it a day. So if you are watching this live broadcast, this is in the office. So let's just give her total results. It's not a total result, but today's result. So the result go on in 15 days. She will cut off the day of her result. So if you are watching this live broadcast, this is report 231. I'm here with Joseph, one of the reporter for 231. So that is the boss. No one allowed to get on the street to jubilate. We don't hear result yet. So I think she stated that she don't include Bapulu County. So tomorrow she will include Bapulu County. So if you are watching this live broadcast, this is report 231. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Watch up for tomorrow report from the National Election Commission, and we'll be continuing the day to wake up tomorrow. So the Brown said no one allowed to go on the street with the result yet. So please, my name is Jonathan Sherman. I'm here with Joseph. We call it a day. Have a pleasant day.